The world is holding its breath. Today, August 14, 2025, two of the most powerful leaders on the planet will meet. Former President Donald Trump, now back in the White House, is set to sit down with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Their meeting place is Anchorage, Alaska. This location is not an accident. It sits between their two great nations, a symbolic middle ground. This summit is a very big deal. It could change relationships between countries. It could affect peace and safety for everyone around the globe. The stakes are incredibly high for this historic face-to-face discussion. What brings these two men to this remote and chilly setting? Recently, something surprising happened. President Putin began to speak well of the United States. He praised America's role in the world. He even hinted that it was time to talk about big issues like nuclear weapons. This was a change in his usual tone. For years, Putin has criticized America. It seems like a deliberate first move before the big meeting in Alaska. It is like a chess player carefully placing a piece on the board. Some experts believe it is a strategy. He might be trying to create a good atmosphere for the summit. By offering praise, he could make President Trump more willing to listen and make a deal. One of the biggest topics at the summit will be nuclear weapons. Both the United States and Russia have thousands of them. These are the most powerful weapons ever created. For many years, the two countries have had agreements to limit their number. But some of these important treaties have expired or been abandoned. This has made many people very nervous. President Trump has said he wants a new and better nuclear deal. He thinks the old agreements were not good enough for America. He wants a deal that includes all of Russia's nuclear weapons, not just some of them. He might even want to include other countries, like China. While the focus is on Alaska, leaders in other parts of the world are watching with great concern. In Europe, many countries are allies of the United States. They depend on America for their security. They are worried about what might happen when Trump and Putin meet alone. European leaders fear they might be left out of important decisions. Nowhere is the anxiety higher than in Ukraine. The country has been in a conflict with Russia for over a decade. Russia seized part of its territory, Crimea. Ukraine's future depends heavily on support from the United States and Europe. They are terrified that President Trump might agree to a deal that forgets about them. Today's summit in Alaska is a true moment of high stakes. It represents a fork in the road for global politics. One path could lead to a more stable and peaceful world. If Trump and Putin can find common ground, they might be able to solve some of the world's most dangerous problems. The other path is filled with risk and uncertainty. A bad meeting could make things much worse. The personalities of the two leaders make it even more unpredictable. Both Trump and Putin see themselves as strong, decisive figures. The entire world is watching this high-stakes diplomatic gamble unfold in real time. Will this summit in the Alaskan wilderness lead to real peace and a meaningful deal that benefits the world? Or is it a risky meeting that could lead to dangerous concessions? The world waits, hoping for peace but fearing the consequences of failure.